Incoming dropship. Enemy! Fire in the hole! Last one!
This should come in handy.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Что за бомбёжка? Мне теперь надо вот это. Радиопромена.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I passed a lot of dead Quarians on the way in. You're the first survivors I found.
Wait. Shepard. Inspector Tally worked with. Patch your radio into channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
What's your current position?
We're down at base camp across the valley. I left Tally Zora at a secure shelter that doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tally out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep him off you.
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached...
Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to every Korean on this rock is sworn to protect Tally Zora. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be
Hold
safe.
position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in. Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to...
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the Quarian commander mentioned. When all of this is done, you will need
soldier on the radio mentioned mining charges. We should use those to clear the rubble.
Вот это прикол.
Dead. Get them off their feet.
Oh, there we go.
Что мы это взорвем-то?
This is insufficient. We need to find more charges.
Видно, что горят. Это что же вообще здесь убили?
One less to worry.
Ну куда-нибудь.
We're taking too much fire. If we head to the felt that one.
That will be sufficient. Affirmative.
I'm on it.
Вот это взрыв.
This architecture is quarried. It is rare to see such
Не
buildings.
говорите без меня.
Why would the Quarians come here? Whatever they're after,
Что же
it's worth it.
за люди-то такие? Даже не люди. Я не знаю, при чем
Tully's our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing.
у нас тут
I wish my
защитник.
friends could see it.
Да,
I wish Shepard were here.
это что Шепард. Клык.
Tully's
Давай
order
на
to base
клыка.
camp. Come in base camp.
Анна.
Tully's order to base camp. Come in base camp. Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. Hello? Is anyone there?
Tally, it's Shepard.
Shepard? I'm not complaining, but you show up at the strangest times. What are you doing in the middle of Get Space?
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Call Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
What's this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console is damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
Что такое, ребят?
They've seen us.
The drone has optical camouflage technology.
That's one. One less to worry about.
One down.
That's one. Perfect.
one. Killed one.
There we go. Scratch one.
Блядь.
My shields are down.
I'll get there.
Moving. Unfortunate.
Get down!
Ah, definitely like old times.
Watch out! Piece of crap's repairing itself.
Hostile.
Watch out! The Colossus is back on its feet.
Over here! Get... Squad Leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Callie's inside over there. Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
Are you sure she's still alive?
Observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer. One of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
How bad is your suit damaged?
Combat SEALs clamped down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. The Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
What can you tell me about the
Right side's got
battlefield?
a catwalk with a sniper perch. You could wreak some havoc from there. None of my men made it past the Geth. Middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
Any ideas on how to deal
Standard
with
protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with... But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down and just... So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close. Just one! I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger, and I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy, maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed
And
my
if you
whole...
want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your...
Heads up.
Calm down.
Nice job. I'll get to Tally. I'll just be a minute.
On my way.
I'll get there. Understood.
I'm going. On my way.
I'm on it.
Understood.
Moving. Understood.
Affirmative.
Just let me finish this download. Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Talizora. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
That's why you're here, Tally. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Talizora the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. I'll be in engineering if you need me.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence. I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive after all this time. Was there anything else? Just eager to get going.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Commander, what can I do?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. I'm dealing with a few loose ends for Cerberus. We haven't had much, but I haven't forgotten our earlier discussion. Assuming you're still interested.
Oh, I'm
glad to hear it.
interested.
I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
I can't believe the collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did to them? Creepy.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again, all for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiral...
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks... Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engine... It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work.
What's the...
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a crow?
What can we do for you, Commander?
How did you wind up with Cerberus?
Once you were gone, I was very public
That's
with
an
my...
understatement.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's
Carry
enough.
on.
Will do, Commander.
I got nothing to say. Why don't you go talk to Miranda?
Just do your
When the
job.
bullets are flying, I'm there. Outside that,
Поехали дальше. Кому там надо помочь? Гарус, падает, но очень медленно. Второй канал. Новичков пусть. Вторых.
Warning. Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
Weapons ready. Combat drone away. Yes.
Он это не падает.
That should do it.
Деморализует. Поджигательный потом. Да.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Anomaly detected.
General distress. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback.
I have found something. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. launched. Probe away.
После выстрела в голову робота не просто погибает, он взрывается. Какая красивая планета.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Looks like we're
There
clear.
it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore, we've done horrible things to the crew.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora...
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as... Record deleted.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues. Unsafe deceleration. Local food and neural decay. Beacon activation protocols.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First
But
officer...
where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before
This
now?
emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record
Come on,
deleted.
let's get going.
Check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay...
After that.
Along with this anymore, we've done horrible things to the crew of the conditions they're in. They don't understand what we're doing to them. She always said no. She even threatened to report if I didn't start sending messages. Now she's so...
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But someone... He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
They've seen us.
I'm going in!
Ну так мощно стреляет.
Go for the top. These people didn't have neural decay. They're crazy.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
These people seem calm, but they're part of the same group as the ones that attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
That's possible, but the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's...
Go away. You are like him. He has a cruel face. I can't talk to you. The hunt...
He is back.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Your captain demands obedience. Are forbidden. Demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Please. He's gunning down his own crew to keep control?
You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food, and the rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's in a year. All the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to... And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Looks like the old bodies were posed like a warning. The newer bodies were just left wherever they went.
The hunters... Up front! Choices. Too late to blame his...
Get over here! Impact then. Impact. Excuse me. Impact.
Have a nice trip!
Now what's this?
Eyes ahead!
Collision proximity.
His fun. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Hostile spotted. New targeting orders acknowledged. That system's engaged. Excuse me. Hostile force terminal engaged. Requesting assistance.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Hostile fire! Or no rescue! Get over here!
So we can go home.
Incoming.
Tag! Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Nice work.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Base. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Commander, what
You
can
have
I...
a minute, Miranda?
Always. But I haven't... Assuming you're still interested.
Oh,
Glad to
I'm
hear it.
definitely-
I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
I thought we could chat a bit.
I would like that. You have been a good friend to me.
That means a lot to me.
If we both still live when this is done, you may call upon me for aid at any time. I will come for you, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship? That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
The Normandy crew delivered. Including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The Elusive Man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board. I'm scared, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't late, but thanks. I appreciate your faith.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Okay.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for. Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Tali Zora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck. You should speak with Admiral Grant. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora.
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as new.
Tali Zora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nema.
You're an Admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine Father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nema. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard West Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
I'm here to help, and I'm good at killing Geth.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or...
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. And girls, great. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said...
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed...
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth.
You're saying there's no data about the
That's
inside?
exact. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tally's family?
Since before Real was an admiral, I was there when Tally was born. Her mother and I had synced off our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was the one who took Tally from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
What kind of evidence will carry weight in
Tally,
the end?
you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on
Then
its
find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments
You
going on.
caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development.
You're thinking of war with the
I'm not,
Geth?
Tally, but others are.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alora.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tally's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tally.
I'm glad someone is.
Believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize, and you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tally.
You noticed that he was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full
I
scale.
know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday.
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
Can you tell me anything
Nothing
about that?
good. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face.
Admiral, my father, your friend.
I know that, Tally. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alora. That's where we stand.
You and Tally's father go back along?
Served together on the gunship. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to Hope. He took the helm. I took weapons. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Can you tell me about the other admirals?
When you didn't recognize Tally as Admiral Zen, she's on the fence. She takes... On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies,
Man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain...
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping...
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral... Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered...
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali.
I'm surprised
I
to
don't
hear
hate you. You should have left for the Alori by now. That was why we...
What exactly is your problem with my...
I respect Tali immensely. Correct? But like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You have a ship named...
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
Can you tell me anything about the
Only
Alora?
that you should have let us... When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there...
I did not bring active Geth to the Alori, Admiral. I know how
The
dangerous...
captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain...
We should move on.
Be well.
Talizora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good...
Talizora Vasnima. Oh.
No offense taken. The change in name was...
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vasnom.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll
I'm
find?
afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials only. Understood. Tali Zora, Shepherd West Normandy.
Let's head to
Of
the
course.
Прицели.
We've got trouble.
One down. Hit. Killed that one.
Shield down.
Difficult.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rails are ordering us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Does that salvage gear give you a clue as to what
No,
happened here?
I don't know. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually...
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, killer. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
This looks interesting.
Enemies in front. Enemies in front.
One down.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance through reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests?
No, Father. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different... But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here... What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't
Taking
help.
back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
If you don't take back your home, the Geth win.
I won't let that happen. At the very least, we can take back one ship.
Если прохожу еще.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs are... Oh, they're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy Try to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangel and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared? It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. Console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
We have to. I know.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political flow. Tali out of this. Assemble new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
Never wanted this, Shepard. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend we can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence...
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live, but I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our...
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people. Held... I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
We cleared the geth from the Alarai. It should be safe for your people to return.
Thank you. We sincerely appreciate...
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Look at them. All of you. They don't care about Tali. All they care about is their war with the geth. Tali risked her life for all of you. On Haystrom, hell, on the Citadel when she stopped Saren. She deserves better than this.
If Commander Shepard has no new evidence, I suggest we render judgment.
Wait!
is right. Tally saved me. She doesn't deserve to be exiled.
Damn straight. Tally's done more for this fleet than you assholes ever will. You're pissing on everything I fought for, everything Tally fought for. So if you exile her, you might as well do the same to me.
Me too.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
It was an honor to speak for my friend, Admirals.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
I wasn't gonna let Tali Zora Vas Normandy get exiled on my watch.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.